If you've been like playing a little bit too much Haruta, Choso, and Megumi, if you have been sitting in a private server doing Yuki top combos and tech skill for the better part of 5 years, and you're just tired, you just want to move on, you just want to play something that I can just switch onto and I don't have to think. I want something that I can just play and I don't need to operate on a level higher than like a snapping turtle. So I went into the character list and I looked at my options and I decided huffing paint was just not something that could be done with anyone but Gojo. You know, I've seen like so many videos and it's just best Gojo combo, the highest damage Gojo combo. And I don't know how to break this to you, but they're all the same. All your moves ragdoll, none of them can give you M1s. It's just using them in a different order. Like I can do this, bam, bam, and I can do bam, that's green, don't fucking care. It does the same damage. You see, it's just, I'm using it in a different order. What I always do is I just uppercut, twofold, air catch, I hit a green rapid punches, and then I can just blue, and then I can just 2R them. That didn't fucking work. What I always go for though is I just like uppercut, twofold, I can air catch with an M1, I can blue them, I can 2R, and then this is green, but it doesn't matter because it's just a block break, so that they just can't buffer block out. And that one does like 60 damage, and it doesn't require any skill. Like it doesn't require any hard tech. Like the only tech in this is like this Aram one, and it's like a timing that is like 90% consistent, and if you miss it, nothing happens. But in reality, none of that matters because you're never going to hit a 4-chain on the Gojo. What you're just going to be doing is you're going to uppercut them, you're going to stall, and then you're going to Oki. Because it's just the best thing to do with Gojo. I could just spend the better years of my life trying to hit this, but it doesn't do anything. It gives you like 2 extra damage when you separate red and R. As per certain video by certain figure, Gojo's first M1 is entirely unpunishable, which means if I were to go to this individual right here, I just need to waste his evasive, and now he's in the blender. This is what I like to call the vortex. Fun. You're in the vortex now. You're stuck in the vortex. Oh my god. He always does 2-on-1s because I'm reading him, so I just know that I can do this over and over again and he can't do anything about it. So you just do that a couple times, and I forgot to actually explain it. Your first M1 is a Mei M1, and then your second 2-on-1s are Yuji M1s. Which honestly, I feel like it's better than having just Yuji M1s or just Mei M1s. I like having the mix. Because like, my first M1's always going to be safe, and it doesn't matter what the matchup is. But if I ever want to like punish someone, I can just M1 block M1 and I'll just punish every Yuji in the world. So I can do both, you know? I can have my cake and eat it too. If I want to punish this Akari, I just need to M1 their block and then let them M1 me, and then I get a free like punish for no work. If I want to sit around and be a chud and just M1 people's block and block myself, I can do that all I want. But if I want to like get something done, I can also do that just because of my second and third M1s are so fast. Honestly, there are people who are like, oh, Mei has the best M1s in the game, Toto does, Megumi does, whatever. I think Gojo has the better M1s, I'm not gonna lie. It's just versatile, you know, like, and that's why I play him, because I can just Oki for free whenever I want, and then I can still punish. Because like, you can Oki with like Akari or like Yuji, but you'll just get punished. And you can Oki with Mei, but you'll never hit them for a combo. But Gojo can actually combo, so he just has the best Oki. And honestly, Oki was just always better than Get Up Theory, because like, I don't see why you would go for Cannon Black Flash timing to hit an M1 for like a guaranteed combo, when you can just play Gojo, you can Oki someone and you're like 70% gonna combo them, and it's like way easier. Because like, isn't this just like so much easier? Like, I just take the evasive, I uppercut you, and now you're in the vortex. Like, I can just do a Kimbap cosplay. I don't even need to try. I can just do this over and over again. And you can't even do anything about it because you're on Naoya. Okay, you can do something about it. Just ignore the fact this person has 700 kills, and it's just like, it just works every time. Every single time I play this game, I start to realize that Rapid Punches is better and Red is not as good. Because like, when you play Gojo for the first time, you think, oh my god, I can just dash backwards, throw this out, and it's free evasive bait, and they can't do anything about it. And then you start to realize, like, why don't I just, like, 1R or 1-2R them every single time? Because, like, it just seems way better, right? Of course, you do need to try, like, a little bit. You need to do actual combos sometimes. Because when you're in 120 elo, some people are going to be a little bit more disciplined, and they're maybe not just going to M1 you on get up every single time. Some people do actually use the F key, and that's kind of a problem for you. But I promise, if you just use your baby Bobby Fischer brain, it'll all work out in the end. I just need to get a match so I can actually show you that. Casual is probably the better option for me anyway, because I can just fight Shiny Donkey, Ugly Green Hat, and I don't have to worry about losing 10,000 elo to our Maruta. But honestly, what do you think of Gojo players? You're in the vortex. You're in the vortex. Oh my god. Okay, he's gonna evasive this, so I just 2R him. Ooh. There we go. How to deal with Haruta. Number 1, make them annoyed, and then 2, make them evasive. And then you got him. That's how you win. Haruta's a character you really have to rage bait. Just like that. Done. That's neutral, right? Like, that's neutral? I love my M1 merchant. Gojo is like the first time I picked up a character that had no neutral, and I was like, this is fun. I'm having fun here. Because like, my first like main was, well, I don't really have a main, but like when I first came back to the game, my first main was Charles. The reason I ever came back to this game after like it first became like a big thing was probably because of Charles. I saw a Stubby Funny Monkey video and I was like, wow, Charles is shiest. I should play Charles and just be a nuisance to everyone around me. And that was fun for about 2 minutes. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired of playing Charles. He's been nerfed 1 trillion times. And this was before I knew that he was like secretly top 1. So I just had to like be like, what is even fun in this game anymore? And I was like, oh yeah, Toto, he's fun. I like clip farming. I like YouTube shorts. So I played Toto. And he very quickly stopped being the same character that I liked in the first place. Because he's just bad. Like, I mean, he's usable now, but like, he was never amazing. And then they've just been nerfing him ever since, even though I like that random update where they just decided, you know what, we're gonna take Toto out back. He's been having fun for too long, so we need to extradite him for gamer crimes. But where was I going with this? Oh yeah, after I played Toto, I played Mechamaru because I saw a positive video. So anyways, I see him post about Mechamaru and I'm like, wow, this is shiced. I hate characters who with nothing but M1s, and he's right about everything. And everyone not named Yuta, Yuki, Mechamaru, Megami, and Choso are bums and will never be anything in life. So I played Mechamaru because I was like, oh yeah, easy clone spam. And that was fun. And then they added Ubercharge and it ruined my whole life. And then I was kind of like lost. I was like, what do I even play? There's nothing to play anymore. So I was like, okay, Gojo. I like playing terrible characters in games. Let me just play this. And then he turned out to be like the most fun character like in the game. And I don't know, it's a bit of an acquired taste. He's so old, and he's like so like unwieldy as too. It's like, what is this timing for this rapid punches? Like, I've been doing it the whole time, but like, can we address? Okay, I need to like stop losing now. Can we address the timing for rapid punches? Because you just uppercut and you frame one, hit three, and for some reason it catches while they're like in the stratosphere. It doesn't make any sense. That's just what you do with Gojo. Like, that's just what you do in JJS. Like, it just things will hit that shouldn't be hitting. I just lost. I just like him because I can turn my brain off. Like, I eventually came to the conclusion that JJS was not the most fun game I've ever played, and it wasn't that well designed, so I was like, what's a character that I can still pass the time on this game with that I don't have to think while I'm using? Right on top of the list was my guy. I was like, oh, yeah. And I do dabble in Mahito now. Like, I'm not just a Gojo one trick. I don't know. Gojo just has numbers that are out of this world. I hit a 70 damage combo earlier. Oh no, he got me. I'm probably gonna lose. This guy's better at the money than me. I think I lost.